They don't know. They don't know whether it's a chicken or egg thing. Did all the music shops come here first, and so all the rock and roll people came in after, or did all the rock and roll people move here first, and so all the music stores came in after? So we don't know. It's one of those age-old questions.
Yes.
Yes,
We're going to lunch. We're going to lunch. I'm always out to lunch, so I don't have to worry about lunch. But for you guys, you need to have some lunch. So we're going to head over to the farmer's market. You can get some carrots and cucumbers and celery and lettuce.
I need it now.
It's a great rabbit food. Do you know that I was eating carrots one time, like, sliced up carrots, and I saw this homeless guy, and he asked for like a handout, like if I had anything, and I didn't have any money on me. I said, well, I can give you some food, and I gave him my carrots, and he said, I don't eat rabbit food. Can you believe it?
Bloody homeless, got no money, and he knocked back to
Yeah. Beggars shouldn't be choosy.
Exactly. I bet that's somebody's famous house.
Where? Oh, the house up on the top?
Yeah.
That used to be Merv Griffin's house. I don't know if you know who he is,
Yeah.
but he's big in America. He created actually the shows Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. And he's a big TV producer. He's got hotels. He's kind of like a Kerry Packer in a way. Got casinos. Yeah, but he doesn't. He's older now, and he moved to his hotel that he owns, the Beverly Hilton, which we'll see later.
Wow. Isn't that Paris? There you go, China. That's okay, so you
Did you guys ever hear of Howard Stern?
Yes. Yeah, we got photos. You must have thought.
Come on, buddy.
Forget it, but there's a lot of morons there from the Indian.
the stars move into Beverly Hills. And Fatty Arbuckle was a star. Stardom was a new concept for actors. When the movie started telling stories, the names of the players were omitted from the credits. In 1915, his employees speculated for several weeks what their boss would call the new 400-acre lot. Finally, a brave young man opened Uncle Carl's office door to see Laemmle with his back to him, smoking a cigar and looking thoughtfully out the window. Without turning around, Laemmle said, "You know what we shall call it? Universal Studios. You know why? Because we shall make pictures for the whole universe." "That's great, Uncle Carl." As the young man rushed up to congratulate him, he saw what to stay home and learn their lines. Drugs, booze, and scandals ran rampant as show business people evolved into Los Angeles' nouveau riche. Fatty Arbuckle, one of the biggest of the party givers, decided to throw a lavish bash at the St. Francis, creator of the Oz books, a name which he made up from the bottom drawer of his filing cabinet, letters O to Z, was a resident of Hollywood, but the 1939 musical The Wizard of Oz, seriously, Doug purchased a Wealth Fortress 14-acre hunting lodge in Beverly Hills, an independent city just west of Hollywood. Fairbanks invited little Mary to live with him, and Moore, never making good on his threat, gave in to her request for a divorce. The King and Queen of Hollywood converted the property into the first home in Southern California to feature a swimming pool, a 200-footer big enough for the couple to row a canoe on, the most famous home in Beverly Hills, Pickfair. Before Doug and Mary, Beverly Hills had been a failure as lima bean farms, oil fields, and real estate developments. Burton Green, the founder of Beverly Hills, who named the community after...
Just up to the right, that building, that tall building with the dome structure, that's the City Hall of Beverly Hills, and that is where Eddie Murphy worked in the movie Beverly Hills Cop. That was the police station. They say this city has the highest per capita income of any city in the USA. There's also more police here per capita than any other U.S. city, more plastic surgeons, and more psychiatrists. Now it's time to go down to Rodeo Drive, where people go to spend more money than they have, to buy things they don't need, to impress people they don't like. Rodeo Drive. For the money, no object shopper. Julia Roberts got snubbed when she went to the dress shop. That's the shop right on the corner there. She came back the next day. You work on commission? Big mistake. Huge. There it is, Rodeo Drive, where you'll see more Rolls Royces in 10 minutes than you'll see in Saskatchewan in a year. A lot of these shops you have to have an appointment. They won't even let you come in off the street and shop. You have to have an account with them. Nobody saw any stars at the farmer's market?
No.
Oh, you missed it.
Carla thought she saw Janet Jackson.
Oh, because I was having a little coffee and this guy came up and he said, "Do you mind if I join you at your table?" and he had his glasses on. I didn't know who he was, and I said, sure, go ahead. And I said, what's your name? He said, George. Oh, really?
Get out of it.
And I said, George who? He said, George Clooney. Just kidding.
I knew that because my eyes have been everywhere. There's been nobody even remotely.
That's your lifelong dream, to see George Clooney.
Oh, mate. Not wrong.
Wow. You really will have had a full life after that.
I bought his driver's license as close as I'll get to him.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Just up ahead of us here, this big hotel. It's a big brick building with a flag. That's the one from Pretty Woman, and Julia Roberts and Richard Gere stayed. They have, actually Eddie Murphy stayed there too. It's called the Regent Beverly Wilshire. They have rooms for, if you're interested in upgrading from your hotel, for $7,500 a night. On the issue, I'm not going to prevaricate or procrastinate. I'm going to be a straight shooter. I'm just going to come right out with it. I'm going to be forthcoming. Oh, look, a Ferrari. Ferrari, whoa. There it is, a nice Ferrari. Anybody famous? George Clooney. Almost. Looked a little bit like him. But anyway, we're going to have to make our stop at Venice a little shorter because I got news from the boss. He's got to have me to go up to Universal tonight. And not only that, I have to switch to the big bus. So I have to have time to go and switch to another bus. Hey, this is the shop on your left where Winona Ryder got arrested. The Saks Fifth Avenue shoplifting. Can you believe it? A movie star shoplifting. What's becoming of movie stars today? Homes here, so you can say you saw some stars' homes. Has anyone heard of the actor from Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yes.
I was just wondering. Okay, his house is right up here on the right. He just built this recently. Okay, this is his first gate here. And then here, I'm going to pull up a little bit to the next one. You can see his 4-car garage. There it is. Oh, he's got the door open. Maybe he's home.
Is he?
Could be. That's Leonardo DiCaprio's house. 30 years old, and look at the house he lives in. It's a winner-take-all system. He's a winner. The house on the left, you can't see, it's behind all these hedges and the walls and everything. That's actually Michael Eisner's house. He was the CEO of Disney. Made a lot of money. Okay, do you ever see the show for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? The house they used for the exterior shot, I'm going to make a left here. On the right, you'll see the house they used for the show. And in real life, it's owned by Bob Newhart. That house right up to the right there with the white pillars. Georgian Colonial, yeah?
Where's the Beverly Hillbillies mansion?
That's way up in the hills. It's hard to see, but it does exist. But that's going to be too hard for us to get. Big brick house.
Oh my God, I love it.
You like Nicolas Cage?
I sure do.
I've seen him going in and out of his driveway several times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he bought this house from Tom Jones.
Is he really in there?
Here he is. There's Mr. Cage. He's coming out to water the lawn. Oh, they look so different in person. Look at his car collection. He's got the Rolls Royce. Well, that's a Bentley. He's got the Ferrari.
Oh my God.
You're lucked out that he's got the gate open today. Nice house. Not bad. Not too shabby. Okay, this house on the right here through the gates is Diane Keaton's house. First Wives Club, Family Stone, Annie Hall. What's that? A Godfather. This house on the right with the stars on the garage doors. Diane Keaton's house. Anybody watch the original Star Trek TV series?
Yep.
Remember Lieutenant Uhura?
Yes.
Her name is Nichelle Nichols. She lives up here on the right in this little colonial right here. This house with the green shutters. Pretty house. Nichelle Nichols.
Remember all these?
On the left here is George Clooney's house. Just kidding, just kidding. Oh boy, I could have given you a heart attack.
He's a horrible man.
Actually, the house down the bend here is Terry Garr's house. I don't know if you know, she was in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Tootsie. Yeah, she's going in. No, that's not her. But yeah, Terry Garr, this is her house. And right across the street is the guy from oh gosh, I can't get the melody. James Garner, The Rockford Files. This is Mr. Garner's house on the right, the stone. James Garner from The Rockford Files. And Maverick, and support your local sheriff, support your local gunfighter. You know who he is, right?
I'd say so.
This is the Bel Air Country Club on the left here. Oh, close call. Who is that?
This must be someone famous. There's a flag at the front.
Maybe the old times will bring back the old songs and make her wanna stay. This house on the right, Barry Manilow's house, although he lives a lot of the time in Florida. But this is Mr. Manilow's. Barry Manilow, he sung Weekend in it. Gene R., who's that? That's his wife.
Look at the dogs in the tennis court.
Tennis court, yeah. He's doing alright. He does alright.
And there's someone sitting up there.
More of the Bel Air Country Club there.
Trouble is they can't.
Or this is his house. Not too shabby. Spaghetti Trust. Oh, traffic's not too bad on the freeway. That's not going to last though. But we are going to get on the freeway now and head to Venice Beach, California. We need to know who wants to get a tattoo or a bottom of the sea. It was a good spot to look out to make sure there weren't any enemies trying to come on shore. Where are we? We're still in Santa Monica, but we're almost to Venice Beach. And you'll see when we go out to Marina del Rey, there's actually canals in Venice Beach. They call it the Venice of America. It's a recreation of a little miniature Venice, Italy. I'm gonna have to take it to, let me see, probably this guy's sticking out. What are you doing? It's the capital of bodybuilding, the home headquarters of World's Gym and Gold's Gym. You might see Governor Schwarzenegger walking around. You never know. I like to work out at Venice. The coastal strip here goes for 30 kilometers from Marina del Rey. No, more than that. It goes all the way down to Redondo Beach, all the way up to almost to Malibu. This whole coastline. You can get on on a bike path and it'll take you all the way down there. Puppets or whatever, mannequins. Okay, let's see where we are here. Okay, I'm going to turn down the alley here. What you do for toilets, there's a few ways to go about this. Let me show you where I have, you'll see a gray, like a gray concrete building with, right there?
Where?
To the right? Okay, that's to your right. There's the basketball court right there. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys right here. I got to come back around the block for you, okay? tidal. It's connected to the underground water system at Marina Del Rey. But originally,
Came in this one, Mum. Why would it
quickly,
go
quickly.
off?
Originally, it was made up of.
Which one you
You got it,
No, no.
Harry? It was originally made up of.
Camera. Oh, what it is?
Don't you guys have shoot and click cameras?
Oh, we didn't find that frame. Is it for my coin? No. No, I've lost my case. Where's my case? No, it's the one with the seal. Let me find it. Probably sitting on it. Piece of cake.
Okay, the largest man-made yacht harbor in the world, this port of Marina Del Rey. We're going to go to the Fisherman's Village, look for the seals. Sometimes you see some seals floating around in the harbor, and you can see the boats. And like I said, just get a quick refreshment, and then we'll head on back to Anaheim.
We can't have her miss a plane.
Yeah, she's probably going to have to miss the plane, and we're going to have to drive her to Bulgaria. No, she won't miss her plane, but to get back to Anaheim, probably with the stop at the airport, it's going to take us about an hour from the time we leave. So we leave here at like 20 to 5, we'll get back about 20 to 6. And then oh gosh, I'm going to be in trouble. I don't see how I'm going to make it to Universal Studios in time.
Why don't you take us with you?
Oh, you want to come with the Universal Studios? That's an idea. But that won't work because I need to switch to a big bus. There's going to be a lot of people coming back. I have to go back to Anaheim to switch buses anyway. Oh, unless I got a bus out of here at the LA office. But you guys don't want to go to Universal. Some of you have already been there.
Yeah, we've been there. We're only going to go pick up. Whatever's easy for you, Doug.
That's all right. We'll get you back, and then I'm just going to have to hustle, and it might be a few minutes late up there, but we'll just have to take them yelling at me when I get up there. Why are you late? We're waiting out here in the cold. What is this? We want our money back. All right, just let them beat me over the head a few times, and then everybody's happy. James Garner and Rick Fox and Vanessa Williams and Florence Henderson and John Travolta all have boats in this harbor here.
I talked to Scott, but he was supposed to call me back, and I guess he wasn't home today. Oh, jeez. Wow, that's bad.